Alright, so welcome back to this rediscovery of Metal Gear Solid. We just killed the Sniper Wolf and headed downstairs to the underground base, and just this screen appeared. As I was explaining to you before, the CDs back in the day could only hold a very limited amount of data, so for such a game that they had to split it in two discs. So hopefully I'm doing this right and I'm changing correctly the disk. Okay, press the start button so it detected that something happened, and just press now checking. Alright, so we continue to the underground base. Okay. Shit. Okay, let's maybe get rid of this guy. I haven't been using the secondary much, so. Absolutely no memory of this place. Oh yeah. So apparently you shouldn't have done that.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
So you have to get past that part, I'm guessing, with a go here. So I guess you have to wait for the crane to pass over it, or how is it? No. No, you have to crouch. I think you can. Tricky. Come on, move. Okay. On to the next one. So far, so good. Do we need to get all the way down, or? Okay. Looks like it's clear. Just grab this. Looking for something specific here. I don't think so. I think at this point we can just progress. Because if I remember correctly, we have to come back here later on. Oh yes. No. Please no. there mines here? Yeah, this is the typical infinite elevator that harasses you with enemies during a good while. So yeah, let's make sure we're stocked on ammunition. Maybe equip the rations already. And we can probably set a couple of claymores. Can we do that? I don't know. Let's first.
There he is! Damn.
Come on. Okay, I should have set some claymores in the corners at least. Let's see if I can do it now. Oh no, I thought you had infinite enemies. That's cool. Only 3 guys. Very tough ones, but only 3. Alright. So maybe have the thermal goggles. Just make sure we don't step on any of the claymores. What? One of those, huh? Might as well throw in a chaff. We don't have a radar anyways. Of course. Of course. Maybe it's this one that has infinite enemies. So let's just put a claymore here, and a claymore there, and here, and let's go. Ravens, a lot of ravens. What can this be?
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI,
Yeah?
and then going undercover to investigate the mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah?
Well, back then, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
You better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja, too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Right. So now we're getting a lot of explosives. Some rations, so you know that something's up.
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends? Listen, they agree. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Ah, your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary. You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics?
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the Ear Pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious, it's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there's iron in your words.
I don't know what is the Tukmut eating contest. It sure looks interesting. Okay, so here you cannot just go and shoot him directly, just because he will just make mincemeat out of you. But you can trap it with some explosives. That's why I'm setting claymores. Uh-oh. Shit. I forgot to equip a ration. Ah. Alright. So, let's see how we do this. We have Nikita missiles, we have C4 claymores, all that we can use against Raven. The only rule is not to go against him directly. Also, the more you play, the more the containers are damaged, and he can at one point he can shoot through them, so you have to make sure that that doesn't happen. Okay, so let's start by setting some claymores to trap him. That always works. You can use Stinger missiles also against him. And he can see you from very far away, so...
Come on now.
Maybe it's a good idea to equip the thermal goggles or even a mine detector at this point. Just to make sure we don't step on one of our mines. So good. See what I was telling you? As soon as he sees you, yeah, just set another one here. You can also trap him with C4s, but the problem is that uh-oh. You can also trap him with C4s, but the problem is that you don't really see where the C4s are. Either on the radar, or you have to keep visual contact with it, or really memorize. Okay. Step on a mine. What? Didn't harm him a single bit? Okay. So let's set the C4 here. What an idiot. What an idiot I am. I just want to knock against the container to attract him, but yeah, it's the same button for triggering the C4. I still need to get some practice. Alright. Now let's do it properly, yeah? Shall we? Let's go for this bugger. Apparently claymores don't work that well. So maybe just C4 and Stinger? No, because Stinger you have to have a direct sight with him. Nikita. Let's try Nikita. Of course, he sees it. consider. Okay, let's try the stinger. GTFO. Okay, we can hurt him. If it bleeds, we can kill him. Yeah, it's really instant, so you don't have any kind of maneuver. As soon as he sees you, he will hit you.
Come on now.
Okay, let's put a C4 here, maybe. There's a mistake. With a grenade, maybe. Okay, grenades also work. Is it here that where I put the C4? Slowly we're getting him. That was fun, right? Alright, come on. He's getting nervous. Don't have any stinger missiles with me anymore. Ah, shit. I do have stinger missiles now. It's difficulty because it gets very nervous. Whoa, shit. No, too far away. Crap. Come on. We're gonna go very far by doing this. Let's strike with claymores. Oh, he's really running fast now. Claymores kind of work. Let's do it again. Nearby. Stinger. He's really getting nervous now. Shit. Okay, wow. Oof.
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world. But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss You are from another world, a world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
What is it?
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound. He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death. But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself. Snake, in the natural world, there's no such thing as boundless slaughter. There's always an end to it. But you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever. You shall have no peace. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
Alright, so now we have got the first hint.
Snake, it's me.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Armstech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
Alright, so now you heard from Vulcan Raven that the DARPA chief was not really the DARPA chief. something's fishy also around Naomi Hunter, so this is the part of the game where you start to realize, okay, maybe this is not what it looks like. This is also what I was saying about Kojima's and his plot twists and the very cinematographic approach to video games. So you see now that Vulcan Raven has been completely eaten by crows, which is a very cool death, I think, especially for a person so passionate about his crows. Them out of the way. Yeah, if you're following one of those, it's an instant game over. Huh. That's ridiculous. Far enough. Which one will be most effective? Maybe that. Not really. Ah, come on. Can you take them out by a sniper? Apparently not. Clears it if we have to run around here again. Maybe also these ones. So I think we have to go back still where we killed Sniper Wolf at one point. I'm not sure. Look how the camera changes. Finally found Metal Gear. And everything is badass about it. The setting. The music. How the camera presents it. It's really cool. I remember when I was playing this game for the very first time, it was at this point that I told myself, dude, they should really make a movie out of it. And now with the
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
yes, I was telling myself, oh, this is a very cool story, and they should definitely make it into a movie. But now, yeah, knowing how they managed to make movies out of video games, I'm very glad they actually didn't. Just because it would have been garbage, just like 99% of the movies based off video games.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
So there's nothing there. Yeah, there's a few ammunition boxes. We might need them. I don't remember exactly how it goes from now. Of course, the most difficult is yet to come. Oh, there's one guy there. Maybe I can just wait for him. And get him with a second. Just being careful because I really don't remember this part. There is some fiddling around with the PAL keys.
Snake, I did it!
You got past security?
Bingo!
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You've changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
Damn. The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Alright, so now it's going to be a rather longer scenario scene, if I remember correctly. So let's cut the video here and see you in a while. Thanks for watching.